Election season brings the best out of politicians. And when I say the best, I mean the worst, but the best for us because all the stories that kind of come out about so many of politicians, particularly politicians that are running, are just so silly. And they feel like such gotchas. And here's an article from CNN. See, sometimes I ask in the morning, an AI, what are the top stories that are going on in the morning? And this one is, the one I use is particularly left-leaning bent. So it lets me know kind of what the left is thinking about, what they're reading, because I think it's important to understand like the kind of mindset that people on the left and people on the right are both using when they're coming to the news, because we live in these two bubbles and these realities that they never intersect. And so when I saw this news story, I thought, this is a top news story? Uber X and unmatched furniture, how Trump campaign is reining in costs as it prepares for general election. Okay, wait. After a recent event, one Trump staffer was discussing the Uber he took home before quickly clarifying to the group that it was Uber X. Oh my God, what is going on in the Trump campaign? This must be stopped. Somebody send in the National Super Guard and get somebody to stop this madness. That was Uber X, the cheapest, like, I love how it quantifies, the cheapest available option. Susie would kill me if she thought I spent more time than I do, the person noted, implying that the Willies paid such close attention to the lines that she was noticed a lower-level staffer car choice, a potentially marginal cost difference. It goes on to say absolutely nothing. But this is what the left is concerned about. This is the breaking liberal story that's going to actually destroy the right. Oh my God, they're being frugal with their funds? You need to be spending and spending and spending. Am I the only one that I wish politicians weren't allowed to spend a dime? You have the internet. Good luck. That should be the law now. It's not the 20s anymore where you gotta put it on ballots and you gotta go across the country and talk to everyone. There is a thing called the internet where you can make videos, you can do graphic design for free with AI. It's limitless. You should just be able to be creative. Maybe that's just the poor side of me coming out, that when I see a problem in my life, I don't know about you, but I don't just necessarily just throw money at it. A lot of the times, I just try to figure out what's the best solution and try to save as much money as I possibly can. So if this is the headline, that Trump is trying to save as much money and use it wisely, great. This is the kind of candidate I want to vote for. I'm not here for the guy that spends $200 million on commercials that I've never seen in my life in a small town in the middle of nowhere. What a waste of money. Send 200 people $1 million at random, and that'll be better use than using that for a freaking commercial. This is what the left is talking about. This is the gotcha. Hopefully this will show up on Jon Stewart, and Jon Stewart could ruthlessly mock this. The Trump campaign is losing money by the minute. Did you hear that? Staffers are using Uber X. Isn't it funny when they try to make a story about something that you do every single day? Or when you go out and you have to use an Uber, you're going to use Uber. And sometimes you use Uber Pool because you're like, God, that's expensive. Did I just pay $50 to drive 5 miles? oh yeah, hike fees. Yeah, right. CNN, love what you got going on. This is the kind of news that makes me want to wake up in the morning and say, well, America's headed in the right direction. If you're trying to save money today, do it. But if you do it, I'm going to write a story about you. And I'm going to tell your friends and family that you're trying to save money. And that's disgusting. Okay, bye.